What does fitness do for them? What did it do for me? Well, quite frankly, it saved my life. And here's what I mean by that. Yeah, I've done a bunch of cool things. I'm getting ready to set 11 world records here in about 4 weeks. I don't care about the accolades. The point of that is I am here to prove for everybody like me and those coming behind me, if you don't get out and take a hold of your life, you won't get anything out of it. This is the first place that starts. I got out, I had every doctor and every professional tell me, you're never gonna work out again, don't lift weights, don't try to do anything. How many of you guys believe that a body in motion will stay in motion? Yeah, that's a pretty simple concept. I learned the negative side of Newton's laws of motion when I was standing out of the equivalent of a sunroof in a large 8-wheel tank, and my vehicle went nose first over and over into the bottom of the ditch, and that's how I ended up with all the spinal problems. So when I listened to the pain clinic, when I listened to my primary care doctor, they said, don't do anything, don't try, basically just be a disabled veteran, go figure out the rest of your life and be depressed. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot for you, and I wrote the note and was ready to pull the trigger and all the sad things that we hear about, but then I realized one of my friends challenged me and said, well, what do you have to lose? Why don't you just try? And I'm like, you know what? I can't get in any more pain, so fuck it. That being said, Challenge Athlete has supported me from the start. I reached out to them and said, hey, look, I want to get on this funny looking bike. Imagine like laying down on a lazy boy, kind of like you guys have in the relaxation room, but then throw 3 wheels on it. And once I started riding bikes, I realized, oh, this is the first thing in my life that I can control with no more additional pain. So again, why not? Just continue on. Well, this summer, myself and several other Challenge Athlete Foundation athletes, we've created a team we're called the Rusty Dogs of War, and we completed Race Across America, which in 7.5 days, we went from Oceanside all the way to Atlantic City. That's 3,000 miles nonstop. That to me is a power of, you know what, everybody's gonna tell you what you can and can't do. Usually they are speaking from their own place of limiting. Well, if you just say, forget that, I'm gonna do what I wanna do, I'm gonna give it my all, what's the worst that can happen? That's how you create greatness.